And it says we're live here, so we'll start this program. I'll start with a disclaimer, go right into the news. I've got about 5 articles, so I got to kind of move. I'm not Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a lawyer. I didn't know anything about crypto at all. Everything's made up. In fact, I escaped from an insane asylum 4 weeks ago. I'm on the run. Don't tell anybody I'm here. Oh, we won't, Crypto Hulk. Maybe after we get rich. We need the show. Fuck, we need the show. Don't nobody tell. uh, yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. If I tell you to invest some, don't do it. I just provide a lot of lying on this program. And yeah, that's it. Now, we got 5 articles. Let me determine which ones I'm going to start with first. Circle. Fuck it. Let's do that. Circle one. All right. Let me find USDC. Okay. So here's what's going on with Circle. Look, everything, global view. Global view. It's all coming together, okay? All around the world, Crypto Hulk's been showing you massive adoption throughout Asia, South America, into Europe. Like it's all coming around. Africa, Ripple's got the north and south of Africa. They're working on the middle. Like it's all coming, okay? What we got here is the USDC issuer called Circle plans to pour investments into a Circle Reserve Fund. It says the USDC issuer has started investing funds into the Circle Reserve Fund to ensure that holders can get out of Circle if they wanted to at any time. Circle is making an effort to back up as much as they can into their fund because I'm just going to tell you, the black swan's coming, all right? Have you noticed how all these people in key positions are leaving crypto companies? Maybe you've noticed, right? You got banks shutting down, and we've been talking about this for at least 2 months, right? Banks shutting down all around the world. Crypto scammy companies going under. Facebook, I didn't go over this in today's show. I did a couple weeks ago. Facebook lost 3.7 billion this year. They're going to be laying off like 20,000 people at Facebook. Facebook has 81,000 people. They're going to lay off at least 20% of everybody there. Probably 20,000 people aren't going to have jobs at Facebook. It's like, holy shit. Okay. The black swan is coming. Oh, but Crypto Hulk, that's bad news. I'm starting to get scared. Don't be scared. I'm teaching you what the fuck to do so everything's going to be okay. All right? These little fucking art paintings and shit are not going to save your ass. Getting that gold card, that's fucked up. Go buy real gold at a gold shop, okay? Don't buy that other dumb shit. Here you got many crypto firms faced issues this 2022 due to the market crash. The market's going to crash even more, okay? Some crypto firms downsize. We've been hearing all this now, right? It's all happening. Investors lost billions of capital. We're in the crypto winter. The black swan is coming, everybody. Do you see the fucking road signs? But Crypto Hulk, when? I don't know when. Don't ask that fucking question. Like, I don't. Okay, let me look at my fucking crystal ball. March 17th at 2 p.m. There, is that good? Well, thanks, Crypto Hulk. I feel better now. Okay, see, these are the feel-good people that want to watch a YouTube broadcast or something, just want someone to massage their little brain ego and have a bunch of hypey news for like 15 minutes, 10 minutes, and then they can just walk away saying, yep, I know everything now in 10 minutes. Or some guy makes a movie like, makes a crypto video in 5 minutes. Oh, okay, got it. All right. So there's been a lot of problems in the crypto space. Hey, there's been problems in the whole world's space. We are heading for a disaster, okay? Circle, just to let you know, partnered with BlackRock some time back, okay? Well, Crypto Hulk, isn't BlackRock with Coinbase? Yeah, they're with both. Oh, shit, what? Yeah, Coinbase Exchange has a partner called BlackRock, the biggest company in the world. The biggest company in the world, BlackRock, also is partners with Circle. Now you tell me, what stable coin's probably gonna make it through the black swan? Gee, I don't know. I think it might be Circle. Which one's probably gonna be picked to have something to do with the digital dollars? I don't know. Who knows, right? Maybe Circle because they're with BlackRock. I don't know, kids. Lastly, let me check out here. So Circle's just dumping money to make. They don't want to have any kind of drop when shit goes bad, and people, and it's going to. When people want to pull money out of Circle, they'll be like, "Okay, here's your money," and then people will be like, "Oh, damn." When everything else is going down, Circle's going to keep going up because no one's going to pull any money out because they got it all in there. Got it? That's what they're doing. They're being very good stewards. And they're going to show people when all this fake shit starts coming down, Circle's going to be right there. You want a refund? Sure, cool. Have your refund. Then what people are going to do is go buy it back. Because they'll be like, well, fuck, what do I want this for? The dollar's going down. Circle probably won't go down at all because they're investing in treasury bonds and shit like that. Oh, Crypto Hulk. But let's look here. What else is going on with Circle? Well, Circle's going to work more with Cosmos, Polkadot, Arbitrum, Optimism, and Near, a company called Near. Check this out. Circle will start using crypto in Singapore. Oh shit, Crypto Hulk. The Singapore Monetary Authority is a Ripple partner. Yeah, Ripple partner. Ripple partner. Are we getting a little hint here? Circle has a license to operate in Singapore. And it's going to handle cross-border and domestic payments in Singapore. Gee, what crypto handles cross-border payments in Singapore and is a Ripple partner of Singapore? See what I'm saying? It's all goes back to Ripple and XLM and XDC. And where in here it says something about, hold on, I got to find it now. I don't want to say it. I could have sworn I read in here that BNY Mellon was mixed up in all this too. I'm just checking the article real quick. Yep, here we go. Check it out. So, Circle is going to start buying a lot of treasury bonds, United States treasury bonds. And they're going to store, Circle is going to store their treasury holdings in the Bank of New York Mellon. Ripple partner, and Brad Garlinghouse is married to a Mellon daughter. What crypto do you think fucking it's going to have? What crypto do you think Circle is going to join up with? Because they're using Mellon as like their custodian to protect their stuff. And Mellon is clearly in bed, literally, with Ripple. Gee, Crypto Hulk, I don't know. I'm going to go watch that other channel. Maybe I need an art painting. Look, new people, I'm trying to show you on my program. I'm not concerned about nothing. I'm showing you example after example. I'm backing up every single claim that's made. Hey, will Circle use Ripple? Gee, I don't know. Maybe Circle trusts BNY Mellon, a Ripple partner, to hold on to all their fucking Circle, but they would never consider using Ripple at all. That makes no sense. Okay. Keith Williamson, thank you for not telling us how much XRP is. Other channels dumb a beeps holes. Thank you there, Keith. Hunar is here. Hello, Hunar. You made it. Welcome back. Missed a lot of shows. Well, life happens. Hey, holidays are coming up and just, hey, people got lives. People out there trying to survive. we got to hang in there until we're rich. It sucks, I know, but at least we know we're going to be. Let me click out of the Circle article. I think I've proven my point enough with that one. Rao Paul, I'm just going to touch on this real briefly. NFTs. There's a guy named Rao Paul. He has Real Vision as his program, and he says they're going to tokenize everything. He just says this right now. He explained why he's bullish on the NFT sector. This dude always tells you years after shit. You know that? And yet he charges people $500 to $1,000 a month. Very interesting. I'm not saying he's doing anything wrong. So people, his supporters, go, oh, Crypto Hulk's trash talking. I do. Well, if you can't handle that, then get off the fucking public airwaves. Hey, people can say whatever they want about me. You know why? I don't give a fuck. I don't. I've got members of my channel. That's the only people I give a fuck about. I'm going to teach them everything I know, which is a basic crypto knowledge, in hopes that people that watch my show and our members get super crazy rich. Everybody else, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't care. You know, people say, oh, I'm quitting my channel because you're getting political. Good, good. Get off my fucking channel, snowflake. It's that easy. See, I don't want all the money. I'm not like Ripple in that respect. I want all the money with my XRP, but I don't need all these stupid assholes on this platform. I don't. If I say shit that offends you, please get off my channel yesterday, okay? It's just like that. I don't need to apologize. I don't care, all right? I've got members. That's my only concern. If you don't agree with me with all this stuff, great. It's called a free world. Well, whatever that means. Turn my show off. Quit watching my fucking show. It's that easy. I'm not concerned. Oh, you're getting too political. Some guy's like, I just unsubscribed. Good. Take your fucking $5, asshole. Shove it up your ass. I don't care. See? Well, he's being impolite. No, it's called being real. I don't have to lie on my program to get people to watch my fucking show. All right? That's how I run this shit. So here we go. I'm just going to briefly touch on this. He's talking about NFTs are going to handle ID, tickets, reservations, hotels, insurance. We already know all this stuff, okay? That's the Rao Paul Real Vision, where you pay $500 or $1,000 a month. I know a guy that does it, and you get like 2-year-old information. Not like a 2-year-old, but I've been saying this shit for like 2 years. Everything about what XRP is, will do, and all these things. Oh yeah. I was saying 2.5 years ago, real estate agents are out of a job and stuff. I'd have to probably look on my Facebook because it goes way back. It was probably before I started talking about like maybe crypto stuff before I got on YouTube. It was on like a social media. But when we're rich, I'll pull up all this stuff and I'll be like, told you so. And then on this, told you so. And on that, told you so. This guy's just saying it now. Sure glad I'm not paying $500 a month for that. Fucking seriously? Hey, if you're paying somebody $500, you better know a whole lot of shit that I don't even know. You know? Why the fuck are you gonna wait 2 years? Very sad. All right. I clicked out of that one. Let's get into a fun one. I'm gonna play a short sound clip. I want you to listen.
I'm sorry. It's something I didn't think I would ever have to say, at least about this one thing. Today, we're going to be talking about a business model in crypto that is.
First off, he's talking about a business model in crypto. I don't follow a business model. See, these people's shows are a business model. My show, I teach you how to get rich. It's not a business for me. Let's continue. These people look at it as a business to sell you dumb shit. I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying anything. I said people. People on YouTube that are influencers selling you dumb shit. But let's continue.
So toxic that it must stop now. And I'm talking about the token or coin promotion business.
The token or coin promotion business that he is in trouble for right now. Okay. I don't ever watch his show. People have told me that he sells scammy shit on his program. I think he got sued for that stuff. He's claiming that this is a whole crypto type business problem in the industry. It's not on my show. You know why? Because my job is to teach you, not rip you off. Let me continue.
It acts as a poison chalice passed from one bull run's influencers to the next.
So he's saying that imagine a chalice, which is like a glass, and he says a poisoned chalice that crypto influencers are passing. I don't pass anything to anybody. The only thing I pass is the best information to you. I'm not a fucking clown on here selling art paintings, dumb shit, scammy coins like these other people. I'm not saying Ben Armstrong is, but I think we all know what he was doing.
And I can tell you that I'm sorry that I did them.
Oh, so now he admits he sold scammy shit. All right. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying he just admitted that he did.
Knowing what I know now about the way this business works, I wish I could go back in a DeLorean and tell myself not to do it.
He should have told himself not to do it. Okay, check this out. When Crypto Hulk started his channel, I studied crypto for 2 months, 3 months. I watched 900 videos. I watched all these people, including him, and I'm like, dude, these people are like, I'm not going to mention, okay? I'm going to start Crypto Hulk and be different than all these fucking clowns on YouTube. Let me continue.
But look, making money in crypto and as a content creator, it's a good thing. People build businesses. It's not a bad thing. However, we're moving on to our
making money in crypto on YouTube. It is a good business because I'm helping a lot of people. I've helped thousands of people learn about XRP. You will be financially set in the future. All that stuff's good. The difference between my channel and, let's say, somebody else's channel is that for years, this particular person, no names included, has been selling you fake shit and making millions. Not me. I mean, hey, I make a little bit of money off the channel. I don't have 1 million people on my show. I make a little bit, but some of these people are making like millions. And there's nothing wrong with making millions, but they're scamming you to make millions. That's the difference.
Our 4th Bitcoin bull run and our 3rd altcoin cycle. And now things are becoming clear on what works and what doesn't work.
Things are becoming clear on what works. And I've already known the whole time. Why do you think? I'm going to try to contain myself. Why do you think? So he's saying, oh, I'm just finding out now what's right and wrong. Crypto Hulk, I'm going to speak on myself. I've known what's been right or wrong since I started my channel. I've known that all these scammy things and these promoters on YT platform get into this staking pool, get this NFT, get this art paint, all these fucking fake people. I already showed you that article. I'm going to highlight it. This video. I'm going to highlight it, show you again. But I'm just, these fucking YT platform scam artists, like, it's all bad. They're like, act like, well, I didn't know, dude. Wow, what a fucking liar. I'm not talking about him. I'm just saying these people. That's why I said the term these people. But fake. It's a damn shame. Yeah. Almost all of them have some fake dumb shit they're trying to sell you. All right. Andrew Montoya. So, okay. Next, Articulo. I got the IRS done. Portugal. Let's go over a fun article. Okay. I'm going to show you this article because it has a picture of a beautiful Hulk for president. Oh, God. No, I won't do that. Okay. Go ahead and click on that. We're going to have a nice, happy picture. Hulk piggy bank. Oh, man. 90%. Terry Toole says 90% fake. See, look. My show is very simple in design. I call out dumb shit. Crypto Hope, why are you being so mean to these other people? Because they're fucking stupid, gonna rip you off. But Crypto Hope, they have good stuff on their show. Yeah, they do. Some of them have some very good stuff. And you know what? They also have just as equally poison on their show. So they're going to come out with a great article with this, but then have you scammed off into this, that, and the other. They might promote a ledger just a little bit because they have to say something, but they don't really mean it. Because these people that were promoting the nano ledgers and shit, they all keep their shit on an exchange, for God's sakes. Well, you ought to get the ledger to protect yourself, but I keep all my shit on 3 different exchanges. They're not even using the fucking ledger because they admitted on the air. Well, I think because when Coinbase admitted if they go bankrupt, they're taking your shit. Then these clowns that we all used to watch, then and only then, that's when they're like, well, I'm thinking about putting everything on the ledger. I'm like, dude, you're such a fake ass. Wow. All right, let me go on to this article here. So we got Portugal used to be the place, I guess, according to this particular coin journal. Now it's El Salvador. Now, look, I know that there's all kinds of crime and this and that. I'm not talking about living there. Okay. And if so, it's going to be in a real safe area. I'm going to have, me and some rich people buy in and hire guards and shit. So I probably won't be living there. What I'm saying is this is a place, we'll go through the article here in just a minute. El Salvador would be a place where somebody, not myself, I'm going to make that very clear, would get an NFT citizenship, where you'd go see an NFT somewhere, buy it, now I'm a citizen. Then you would fly to El Salvador, become a citizen, download all your XRP there, turn it into some, do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people will do all that so they don't have to pay 28% tax or more, 38%. So if some people will do that, just have a second citizenship. Not that they're going to live there at all. They would fly there, cash it out into something, maybe put it all in a staking pool somewhere, and then fly out and leave. So that way you'd be cashing out in that country, transferring it to something else in that country, then flying out of that country. So you didn't do anything, and let's say you live in the United States. You didn't do anything illegal in the United States. You flew over there to do it, but you cannot prepare and plan for any of this shit, or that's considered conspiracy. So if the Department of Justice finds, and they'll go to your server, they'll get your computer, all this stuff. If they find out you've been researching on how to avoid tax and all these kinds of things, then you're going to jail. Okay, so they cannot, if they have evidence that you've been looking online and checking sites on how to avoid tax, dude, you're going to fucking jail for conspiracy. So all you got to do is buy a plane ticket to El Salvador, and they might have a case already building against you. They might have a case already being built. That one furtive action of you buying a plane ticket to El Salvador, busted conspiracy. Okay, so now that I've explained that, El Salvador is a place where there's no crypto tax. I don't care about the crime, the crypto hope, the crime. I don't care about the fucking crime. Okay? We're talking about a tax haven. A lot of people have, it says in this article, Cayman Islands tax laws. Yes, rich people have a Cayman Island bank account. They don't live there. They fly there. They do banking business there. They fly away. Same thing with El Salvador. Got it? So the place also, this website lists Slovenia, Malta, Georgia, Belarus, and Germany as places that are actually pretty crypto friendly. Malaysia and Singapore are looking pretty good as well, according to the article. El Salvador is the biggest crypto tax haven, I think, on the planet, according to this article. There's a zero capital gains, zero crypto gains, zero income tax, everything zero. The president, Bukele, made it clear. He said if a person has assets in so first off, we know that President Bukele has this failed Bitcoin policy so far. I don't care about that. I'm just looking at, is this a place where somebody can go to cash out crypto and do something? Yeah, this would be a place. So that's the whole reason I brought it up. And they want to, the President Bukele says this is done, having the 0% tax to encourage foreign investment. And I'll tell you what, if somebody's super crypto rich, let's say this, if 1,000 or 5,000 crypto millionaires, and not just million, but like somebody owns like $100 million, they could all fly to El Salvador, build a fucking city, and there ain't no drug dealers and shit whoever's gonna do nothing because you'd have plenty of money for all the top guards. You could hire Navy SEALs and shit, ex Green Berets and stuff to patrol your city. There's no fucking shit gonna happen to you at all. Okay, you hire your own army pretty much when you're that fucking rich. So you get thousands of people put together that are rich, and then bam, you've got like a beautiful fortress, nice, safe neighborhoods and shit stored. Put all your stores in there, hire your own police department and shit like that, right? Hey, these are just ideas and stuff, but I'm trying to wait till XRP gets over 45 cents, all right? But I just thought I'd show you that article as a little something kind of interesting to look at. Okay, let me check some comments. Henry Brown, we got to say again, Henry, what if people follow the top company tax procedures like Amazon, Tesla, Google, and etc.? I mean, it's legal. They do it. Robert Kiyosaki has video teachings. Yeah. What I will be getting into, oh, dang, I got to call that guy, is I'm looking at forming an LLC, like a corporation. I'm not sure where I'm going to form it at. Maybe the United States, maybe overseas. I don't know. Not telling. Okay. And from there, crypto monies will be put into a corporate account, not mine, into a corporate account. I'm not saying I'm going to do it. And then, you know, you got to find the country that works, that's very business friendly, that has, you know, banking laws and stuff. Just like the rich people, they all do it legally as well. So that's what some people will do. So I will be looking for lawyers, international tax lawyers, all these things. I'm not doing a fucking thing on my own. I'm doing it the smart way because I'll have millions to pay whatever lawyers to help lobby government people around the world. I mean, I'm going to be doing this. I will be a fucking corporation. So will you guys. Some of you will be way, way, way richer than me. Okay. Like 100 times richer, whatever. Okay. They will freeze your crypto at pay time. You decide you want to charge your stuff. What article do I got here next? Facebook, I think we talked about that. Meta prepares to lay off thousands of employees this week. So they got 81,000 people, Facebook. They're probably going to lay off like 17,000 people. It's going to be fucking massive. This black swan is coming, everybody. If you don't see the telltale signs, sky high inflation, gas prices, food prices, everybody fucking knows, except Joe Biden and the Democrats. We're just having they got Nancy Pelosi. Oh, President Biden's doing a great job. Boy, she must be. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't want to get into that one. About her and her husband and he's in his underpants in the house with another guy who's in his underpants. Why do both of them are in their underwear? Like, I don't know. But yeah. But Nancy Pelosi's kissing up to Joe Biden. Like, how close are they? Oh, that was kind of, I don't want to, nobody tell me, okay? Meta, they have 87,000 employees. Okay, so I heard they're supposed to lay off 20%. And they lost 3.7 billion this year's third quarter. Oh, damn. Okay. In the past year, Facebook, Meta, whatever the fuck they want to call them, whatever they identify as now, lost $9.4 billion this year. Oh, snap. Not looking good for this metaverse shit, all right? Telling you guys, coming. Get ready. Black Swan is coming. Here's a good article. Fears of Terra Luna collapse might happen at FTX. You remember Sam Bankman-Fried, the guy that's all about trying to destroy DeFi so he can run his little crypto exchange and not have competition? I went over that article. I explained that well. Well, Binance found out that FTX is not doing too good financially. According to the article, Binance sells off all of their holdings in FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried's crypto exchange. Uh-oh, not looking good for Sammy boy, who's talking all that shit about us DeFi. See, Sam has a centralized exchange, and Sam has CentralFi. Totally opposite of us. He's trying to lobby, and he's going to say he's going to put down record money to lobby the government because he knows, this is my opinion, he's probably maybe going bankrupt. So he needs to, I know he's buying off companies and shit like that, but there's a reason why Binance sold off all their FTX. And there's a reason why Sam Bankman-Fried is really pumping money into bribing lobbying Congress people. There's a reason for that, okay? That's, yeah, FTX went down 12%, maybe 15% since Saturday. Binance took out $2 billion of investments. Ow, that's gotta hurt. Binance received roughly 2.1 billion US. Okay, my mistake. $500 million are taken out of FTX. He dumped it. CZ Binance is slowly dumping 500 million worth of FTT on the market. The article asks, is FTX now insolvent, meaning going bankrupt? Rumors are also doing the rounds, Alameda Research. So something happened. There was a leaked document. Somebody leaked, the squeaky wheel always leaks the leak. What happened is somebody who works at FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried paid for a lot of the, let's say, beer flu stuff. He paid heavily into the Democratic Party. He paid heavily for the pandemic laws and shit. Just so I'd let you know, I have no sympathy for FTX. I hope they fucking get crushed. And that fuckhead with his big hair and shit, he can take himself back to the unemployment office. So yeah, somebody at like this place called Alameda Research or whatever it is leaked some kind of document or something like that showing that FTX is not doing as good as they claim they are. Bravo. Whoever leaked that, thank you very much. Let's see what we got here. FTX was minting money from thin air, and CZ could have taken the money when FTT was at $88. Oh, nice. See you later, Matthew Munoz. We'll check you out the next show. Lastly, XRP. I don't really want to get into XRP lawsuit dates. Again, it's gonna. They're claiming it should be somewhere around springtime when this whole thing's over. So somewhere around like maybe March of 2023 or something. You know, these people don't even. This whole trial's fake. I'm not going to give this any real time here. I'm not going to really talk about it too much, but it kind of falls in line with what I'm saying or have been saying. Like I feel somewhere like I think they're going to allow it to crash after Christmas, and I don't know when exactly. Maybe middle of January or February 1st. I don't know, somewhere. Like I'm just telling you, like how I would like to see it happen, but that doesn't mean a damn thing, right? I'm just totally. I've got no basis for what I'm saying right now. But if I would do it, I'd wait till after. You got to give the people some kind of hope. Give us a fucking good Christmas or whatever. Don't do any dumb shit with Russia and Vladimir. Don't blow shit up until after Christmas and stuff. Let us poor people just have a We don't have much, but just let us try to have a good holiday or something. Then let all the fucking shenanigans happen. Maybe that starts around January, middle of January, February. We go through some shit, March, April, boom. April to May, maybe everything fucking takes off with crypto. I'd kind of see it like that. You can't put the world through a whole lot of pain because it's gonna fucking destroy all these fucking countries. Then you'll have like mass chaos, which is not a good thing. So if times do get hard, maybe it's 2, 3, 4 weeks tops, and then poof. Maybe the launch date is March, April, but I see. So it's kind of like around in there. I don't know everything. I'm just kind of guessing, right? But that's how it would seem reasonable. We get the crypto regs in around February, right? March. Ripple trial ends February, March, and maybe we come out of this shit April, March, April. I don't know, somewhere around there. That's what I would think. But and then Terry says it will drag out as long as it needs to drag out. There you go. I mean, that's the answer, you know. I mean, Europe said they were going to release regulations, and then like, well, no, got to hold on for a couple months. So you know what? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it happened just on or before Christmas. You got to have crypto regulations first. They won't have crypto regs until after a crash because those regulations will bring us out of the crash, right? Makes sense. We're going to have a global collapse because the biggest countries in the world are raising their interest rates. America and these other ones, England and shit, powerful countries like that. When we big countries raise the interest rates for our money, it crushes the poorer countries, which is the rest of the world. That's going to cause a global recession, which will then spiral into a black swan. Then you get the crypto regs that come in, and that's where the dragon rises out of the phoenix. That's how we get rich. So it's not going to happen, Chris. I mean, if it does, great. I mean, I have no fucking problem with it. But if that means between right now and Christmas, we need a black swan. Is that going to happen? It's possible. So again, interest rates keep going up. Global recession starts, turns into a black swan. Things get nasty. We've got to have a new system. Oh, somebody, it's going to be either Europe or Asia, designs crypto regulations. Africa will be in there too. United States will be last and some shit like that. Then these regulations, all the presidents will announce, oh, we're in a global problem. We need to switch over to a new system. Well, gee, I wonder what that could fucking be. And then all of a sudden, everybody's got crypto regs, just like Christmas morning. You wake up and fuck, all these countries, boom, 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 just like that, right? Wow. And that's real interesting. None of this was planned, was it? All right, got it. So that's just kind of how I see it. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen like that. I just don't know the time frame. Got it? Like, I don't know exact dates and times. That's how it's going to go down. All right. This Lewis Jackson video. I didn't see it. I found my new crypto name, Samuel L. Shar Lawa. That's a old name here. Something going to pop within 6 months. That's what I think, Paul. Somewhere around there. And you know, they slowed down that ISO thing. So they're slowing some shit down. The ISO messaging system was supposed to go live already, where they delay that shit. So that's what I'm talking about, right? I can't give you a time frame when they keep delaying. They keep changing the rules to the game. Okay, I can't. Plus, they're still testing cryptos. We're talking in Singapore and shit. They're in test phase, so they got to be all done with this stuff. So, and they can speed shit up real fast. I mean, Singapore is testing like 3 different tests right now. Like, so you know, whatever. We just have to wait for their timing. But we start seeing it get bad, and then worse. We're almost there because then the regulations like the dragon phoenix, fly out of the ashes. So, but you are correct. Need regs. Yeah. Once they get these regs, now maybe we bypass the whole black swan and shit. Once they get these regs, global regulation, India's pushing that shit hard. India's now like the president of the G20. Hey, they get the regulations. We skip the black swan and we're all fucking rich. I mean, the regulations are really the key. When you hear we've got crypto regs, that's when it's going to take off. I don't see, it's all going to kind of come together. The ISO shit, cars and crypto, the ISO shit, the court case, the regulator, they're all kind of working together. And there's like a slowdown, like something's going on. The building will get finished once all the work is done. Okay, that'll be all. That's a wrap for today, Crypto Hulk. If I can find newsworthy stuff tomorrow, I'll make a news program. I just don't make a news program for nothing. I don't have sponsors. Those people are under contract. All these people that promote shit are bound by a legal contract. They got to make a show whether they have any kind of news or not. They'll bring up a show about the whole week, the highlights of the whole week. They got to make something to show. Usually when someone's like, oh, I'm going to do a highlight of what happened this week in crypto, that means they had no fucking news and they just had to put something together for their sponsors. I don't do that. I'll see you guys in my next program, more than likely tomorrow.